Why is nobody talking about this? Struggling to keep up with the endless stream of customer messages on Instagram? What if I told you there's a secret weapon that can revolutionize your customer service? Transform your business with Chatgpt and Manychat. Hey, this is Imtiaz. Today we're diving into how you can transform your Instagram customer service with the power of AI using Chatgpt and Manychat. Trust me, it's a game changer for any business on IG. In today's digital age, Instagram is a vital channel for connecting with your customers. But as your business grows, so does the challenge of managing those connections. Enter AI-powered customer service, a solution that works tirelessly, ensuring no customer's inquiry goes unanswered. So you could be engaging your customers while you literally sleep. I'm going to quickly show you a demonstration how it works. Don't worry, I'm going to reveal the tools and the workflow in a little bit. This is the web server that I set up that sets up a communication channel with OpenAI's AI. And then I have Manychat, which is connected to my Instagram channel as well as the web server. So it instantly sets up a one-on-one communication with the chatbot and any user that comes into my channel. To test the chatbot, Manychat gave me a code 700. So when I put it into the chatbot, already you can see the AI responding. Now I have not sped up the video so you can see in real time the latency of the responses. I've programmed the chatbot with a prompt, which is a set of instructions that tell the chatbot how to respond, and also I've connected it to a knowledge base which gives the chatbot some context in terms of my services and what I offer with the Custom-GPT AI automation agency. On the right is the web server notifications in the console. This is something that you can have access to on the back end to understand what's going on behind the scenes. Once it gets a response from OpenAI, it basically sends it off to Manychat, and Manychat sends it off to Instagram. So here you can see I am basically collecting the lead information and also understanding what kind of projects that the lead is interested in. So the chatbot can provide valuable information, which essentially, as you know, Chatgpt is trained on the whole internet, so it can provide context, information, value, whatever the user needs. And in return, I'm also collecting the lead so I can follow up with them over a call. I'm going to show you how I've also connected the chatbot to a lead capture system. So every time I'm collecting their lead information, for example, their name, their number, the email, I can now send it off to the lead capture where it's going to store it, and I can respond or call them later or set up any automations from there as well. So once it collects the lead, as you can see on the web server on the right, it shows you the action of the Custom-GPT it has completed successfully. So when we come to our Airtable lead capture system and refresh it, you'll notice we have the lead information stored just like that. We have the project, the phone, as well as the name. We can add more fields as you wish. Whatever information that you want to capture, we're able to do that as well. Now, you don't have to use Airtable. You can use any other CRM system that you want. We can even send the information back to Manychat if you want to use Manychat as a CRM system. But you can see already the immense value that this AI could provide. You could even personalize the chatbot to reflect your style, your voice, and your brand's image so that it provides value as if it was a team member. Engaging while you're offline or while you're doing other things, this is a great extension, and you should definitely take advantage if you're not already. Okay, I'm going to show you now how I've set up the flow. This is Manychat. I've used the flow specifically for the Instagram lead generator system. Now you could trigger the flow any way you wish. It could be from a story, a reel. You can go to the automation triggers and notice all these trigger automations that you can use. It could also be a comment, so a user could comment something on a post and it could set up these automations. And in this case, the automation is essentially talking to the chatbot. When the automation starts, you can see the first block is essentially an external API call to the web server that creates a new thread. So the first message that the user gets is an introduction to the agency, and then I capture the response of the user to a variable called last reply. Now, if you don't know how to use Manychat or need help setting up Manychat, I'm going to create another video that will help you set it up for the first time. But I'm also going to leave a link in the description below so you can try Manychat Pro for free for 14 days. See if you like it. For me, it had worked great. I'm sure it's going to be the same for you. So on to the next step, I'm clearing the AI output field, and then I'm sending another external API call to the web server. So let's go take a look at the API calls that I've set up on the web server end. So the first setup is the start call. So the start method is where we create the thread. We are basically sending off an empty body external API call to the web server and getting back the thread ID from it. On the next call, we are sending off the thread ID as well as the user's message, which is captured in the last reply variable, and we're getting back a run ID. Notice the call here is going to be the chat call. So let's take a look at what this does. When it gets the thread ID as well as the user's message, it essentially runs two functions to the OpenAI API after that, which is the message.create to append the message into the thread, as well as the runs.create to create a run ID using both the thread ID as well as the assistant ID. And at the end, we are going to get a run ID back from OpenAI's API. On the Manychat side, we use something called response mapping to map the response to a variable. We have run ID now stored. The third external API call is going to be the check call, which is essentially going to return back the response from the GPT model for our query. It's going to check whether the run is completed first before giving us that output. We've set up two conditions here as well right after. It took me a while to figure this out, but apparently Manychat external API calls has a timeout of 9 seconds. So I've set up on the web server that if it takes more than 8 seconds to process the query, I'm going to return a timeout message. And if there's any errors, I'm going to return an error message. Now with the timeout message, it's going to then go back to the check query over and over again until the run status is complete. When it's complete, it's going to return the message back to us. Now, if there's an error, you could also choose what to do. In that case, you can assign it to one of your team members, etc. When the run status is successful or complete, we're going to display the AI output here and then go back to starting the run again with a new message. But we're going to capture the user's response to last reply, and onto the next run, we are basically sending off the new last reply message. I know I've covered all this really quickly, but if you have any questions or concerns, don't hesitate to reach out to me and I'll be happy to answer them for you. Also, sign up for my course, Python for GPT builders, where I'll go more in depth on Python coding. I'll talk about creating custom GPTs using Python, creating custom functions, as well as setting up web servers in Replit so that you can get started deploying this in Instagram, WhatsApp, your website, etc. So definitely sign up for that course. The first few signups are going to get the course for absolutely free, so don't miss that opportunity. I'm gonna link the Instagram template in the description below. When you get it, make sure you make a few changes. The knowledge.docx, this is where I stored the knowledge base. It gives the chatbot context in terms of how to answer questions. Also on the function side, you would need to scroll over to the create lead function. This is where I've set up the functions to capture the lead information, replace with your Airtable API keys, as well as the base table for the Airtable. Also under secrets, make sure you change the OpenAI API key in there as well with your own. You should be ready to go once you make those changes. I've also included the prompt here. I've used another GPT to make sure that the prompt is clear and concise. And the assistant, as you can see, it collected all the information, provided value in a very structured yet a very dynamic manner. So that is all because of a solid prompt. And if you need more help with prompt engineering, I'm going to include a free section in my course that talks more about prompt engineering. I've found it helps performance, it helps answer questions, monkey see, monkey do. So you focus a lot on prompt engineering. And you can just plug and play the Manychat flow template, copy that from my resource page and use it along with the Replit server so that you can have your own AI chatbot for Instagram working for you 24/7 while you sleep. Okay, before you go, don't forget to check out the resources for this video. I'm gonna link it somewhere in the description below. Let's get started with your own AI-powered customer service on Instagram. And if you're looking to dive deeper, book a Calendly call with me and my team to tailor this setup to your business needs. Also, if you want to network with other like-minded individuals who are in this space, make sure you join my free Discord community, the GPT Pioneer Club, and we'll see you there, and we'll see you in the next video. Make sure you like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell to get updated every time I drop value in this channel.